A few days ago, someone left a comment on one of our videos. They said, "My Corgi gives hugs. She loves them more than petting." And I stopped because they were right. And I owe every dog owner watching this a more complete answer, because the truth about dogs and hugs is not what most people think, not what science says on the surface, and not what your instinct tells you. The real truth is somewhere in between. And today, we go there. Welcome to Dog IQ. If this is your first time here, hit subscribe right now, because every single week we give you one more reason to be completely amazed by the dog in your life. Let us start with what we know. A 2016 study analyzed 250 photographs of people hugging their dogs. In over 81% of those photographs, the dog was showing measurable stress signals: turned head, flattened ears, whale eye, lip licking, yawning. These are real signals, documented by real scientists, and they tell us something important. The average dog, in the average hug, is experiencing something closer to tolerance than joy. That is the science, and it is real. But here is what that study did not tell you, and this is the part that changes everything. Dogs are not average. Your dog is not the study. Your dog is not the 81%. Your dog is an individual with a history, with a personality, with experiences that shaped who they are. And some dogs, through specific experiences, through specific relationships, through specific bonds with specific humans, have genuinely learned to love the hug, not tolerate it, not endure it, love it. And the difference between a dog who loves hugs and a dog who is just enduring them is written all over their body. You just have to know where to look. Sign number one that your dog genuinely loves hugs: they initiate it. This is the most important signal of all. A dog who tolerates hugs stays still when you hug them. A dog who loves hugs comes to you for them. They lean into you. They push their head into your chest. They nudge under your arm. They climb into your lap and stay there. If your dog is seeking the physical closeness, if they are the one closing the distance, that is not tolerance. That is a request. And requests, in dog language, are the clearest form of communication they have. When your dog asks for a hug, they mean it. Sign number two that your dog genuinely loves hugs: their body stays soft. This is the signal most owners miss, because they are looking at the wrong thing. Most owners look at whether their dog is still. Stillness does not mean comfort. A dog can be completely still and completely stressed. What you need to look for is softness. A relaxed dog in a hug has soft, loose muscles, a body that leans into you rather than bracing against you, relaxed ears, half-closed eyes, a slow exhale, sometimes a contented sound. When you hug your dog, run your hands along their back. Do you feel tension, or do you feel them melting? Melting is love. Tension is tolerance. And once you feel the difference, you will never confuse them again. Sign number three that your dog genuinely loves hugs: they stay after you let go. This one is beautiful. A dog who was enduring the hug moves away the moment you release them, not dramatically, not obviously, just away. A dog who genuinely loved the hug stays. They lean back into you. They rest their head on your chest. They press their body against yours even after your arms have dropped, because the hug was not something happening to them. It was something they were participating in. Watch what your dog does in the 3 seconds after you let go. Do they stay, or do they move? That 3-second window tells you everything. Sign number four that your dog genuinely loves hugs: they make eye contact during the hug. Remember what we said about eye contact. Prolonged hard staring is a threat signal, but soft, warm, mutual eye contact during physical closeness is one of the deepest bonding behaviors a dog can show. If your dog looks up at you during a hug with soft, relaxed eyes, with the kind of gaze that feels less like looking and more like connection, they are not just tolerating the physical contact. They are deepening it. They are choosing to add the most intimate form of communication they have to the physical closeness you are already sharing. That is not a dog enduring a hug. That is a dog in love. Sign number five that your dog genuinely loves hugs: they come back for more. This is the simplest test of all, and the most reliable. After a hug, step back. Wait, does your dog follow you? Do they lean toward you again? Do they put their paw on you? Do they nudge you? Do they ask for more? Because dogs are extraordinarily honest about what they want. They do not perform enjoyment. They do not fake pleasure to make you happy. If your dog wants more after a hug, it is because they genuinely wanted the hug. Full stop. No complicated interpretation needed. Their behavior is the answer. Now let us talk about why some dogs love hugs and others do not, because this is the part that most people never think about, and it matters. The dogs who genuinely love hugs almost always have one thing in common: they were introduced to physical closeness early, gently, consistently, by someone they trusted completely. A dog who was held gently as a puppy, who experienced human physical contact as safe and warm, builds a neurological association between closeness and safety, between being held and being loved, between the warmth of human arms and the feeling of being home. This association gets stronger over time, with the right person, in the right relationship, until the hug that science says most dogs merely tolerate becomes something this specific dog, in this specific relationship, genuinely seeks. And this is the most important thing this video can tell you. Your dog's relationship with physical affection was shaped by you, by your gentleness, by your consistency, by the safety you created, by the thousand small moments of warmth that taught your dog being held by this person is the safest place in the world. So what do you do with all of this? First, learn your dog's specific language, not the average dog's language, not the science studies language. Your dog's language, the way their body moves, the way they breathe, the way they stay or move after contact. Second, if your dog shows the 5 signs we describe, love the hug back fully, without guilt, without second guessing. Your dog is giving you something rare and real. Accept it. Third, if your dog does not show those signs, do not force it. Find the form of physical affection your dog actually loves. Some dogs love chest scratches. Some love ear rubs. Some love the weight of your hand on their back. Some love just being in the same room. There is no hierarchy of love. There is only the love your specific dog, with their specific history and their specific bond with you, is able to give and receive. Honor that in whatever form it takes. To the person who left that comment about their corgi, thank you. You reminded us of something that every dog content creator needs to hear. Science tells us about averages. Your dog is not an average. Your dog is a specific being with a specific soul in a specific relationship that no study can fully capture. And the fact that your corgi asks for hugs and melts into them and asks for more does not contradict the science, transcends it, says love, real love between a human and a dog can rewrite what is expected, can transform what is instinctive, can create something new between two beings who chose each other completely. Does your dog love hugs or just tolerate them? After everything you learned today, what do you think? Drop it in the comments. Tell us about your dog. Tell us the signs you see. Tell us your story, because every story in these comments is proof of something science is still learning to measure. That love between a human and their dog is more complex, more individual, and more extraordinary than any single study can contain. If this video made you see your dog differently, give it a thumbs up right now. It helps this reach every dog owner who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Dog IQ. Every week, we go deeper into the bond between you and your dog than anywhere else on YouTube. See you in the next one. Paw Prints.